The dance of coincidence, understanding synchronicity. In the vast expanse of our universe, amidst the myriad events and interactions, there lies a subtle yet profound concept that touches the lives of everyone: synchronicity. Synchronicity refers to the meaningful coincidences in our lives that seem to defy mere chance or accident. These are moments when the external world aligns perfectly with our internal states, thoughts, or needs, presenting us with opportunities, insights, or even warnings. Let's start by exploring what synchronicity is not. It is not mere coincidence where two unrelated events happen at the same time without any deeper connection. Synchronicity involves a bridge between the inner and the outer world, where these coincidences are meaningful to the individual experiencing them. For instance, have you ever thought of someone intensely only to receive a call from them moments later, or stumbled upon a book that addressed the very issue you were grappling with? These are glimpses of synchronicity. To understand synchronicity, we need to view life through a broader lens. Imagine our lives as threads in a vast tapestry, which is constantly being woven by the universe. Each thread crosses and interacts with others, creating a design far more intricate than we could perceive up close. Synchronicity is when these threads align in a way that is meaningful to us, guided perhaps by a force that encourages our personal growth and understanding. Carl Jung, who coined the term synchronicity, believed that these occurrences are not mere accidents, but significant events that provide deep insight into our lives and our connection to the universe. According to Jung, synchronicity serves as a guide, an indicator that we are on the right path or need to pay attention to certain aspects of our lives. Now, consider the possibility that every event in your life is part of this intricate tapestry. What role do you think you play in this grand design? Are you merely a passive observer, or are you actively engaging with the patterns that emerge around you? Synchronicity also invites us to explore the concept of intuition. Often, synchronistic events are aligned with our intuitive insights. You might feel a pull towards a certain place and find something there that is deeply meaningful or necessary for your current situation. This intersection of intuition and synchronicity suggests that by tuning into our inner selves, we can navigate the outer world with greater harmony and purpose.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
How can we become more receptive to synchronicity? It begins with awareness. By cultivating a mindful approach to life, where we are fully present in the moment, we increase our chances of recognizing synchronistic events. This doesn't mean searching for signs in everything, but rather maintaining an open and accepting state of mind that allows you to perceive and appreciate these moments when they do occur. Another crucial aspect is trust. Trusting in the flow of life and in our own intuitive guidance can be challenging, especially in a world that values logic and predictability. However, embracing the uncertainty and the mysterious nature of synchronicity can lead to a more enriched and meaningful life experience. In practical terms, start by recording synchronistic events in your life. Keep a journal where you note down these occurrences, no matter how small or insignificant they might seem. Over time, you may begin to see patterns or messages that were not apparent at first. Now, let's think deeply about the role of expectation. How often do our expectations cloud our perception of what is truly happening around us? By holding on to rigid expectations, are we possibly closing ourselves off from the miraculous surprises that life has to offer? Navigating life's crossroads. Synchronicity as a guide. As we further explore the miracle of synchronicity in our lives, let's delve into how it acts not just as a phenomenon but as a guide, particularly at the critical crossroads of our lives. These are moments of decision where the paths we choose can alter our journey significantly. Synchronicity, in these instances, can provide profound guidance and reassurance that we are heading in the right direction. Or perhaps, it can warn us to pause and reconsider our current trajectory. Consider the times when you've faced a difficult decision, perhaps about a career move, a relationship, or a significant life change. During such times, synchronistic events can emerge as beacons, illuminating paths and options we might not have considered. Sometimes these signs come in the form of people we meet serendipitously, offering exactly the wisdom or assistance we need. Other times they appear as recurring symbols or themes in our daily lives that resonate with our deeper intuitions and compel us to reflect on our choices. To illustrate, imagine you are contemplating a job change and you feel uncertain about the right course of action. One day, while walking through a park deep in thought, you overhear a stranger's conversation about a book that profoundly changed their perspective on career and happiness. You are struck by the relevance to your own situation. This might be considered a synchronistic event, nudging you towards exploring new perspectives and possibly affirming your thoughts about needing a change. The key to utilizing synchronicity as a guide is to remain open to the unexpected and to interpret these signs not as definitive answers but as clues that can help clarify your thoughts and feelings. It requires a balance of rational thought and intuitive feeling. Often, our logical mind wants certainty and clear-cut answers, but the nature of synchronicity is to offer insights that require personal interpretation and introspection. How, then, can we cultivate a state of mind that both acknowledges the rational and remains open to the intuitive? It begins with recognizing that our rational mind and our intuitive sense are not in opposition but are complementary parts of our whole being. By fostering a dialogue between these parts, we allow ourselves a fuller, richer understanding of the events that unfold in our lives. Moreover, embracing synchronicity involves embracing a certain degree of uncertainty. Life is inherently unpredictable, and while this unpredictability can be a source of anxiety, it can also be a source of wonder and opportunity. When we loosen our grip on the need for control and certainty, we allow more room for synchronicity to manifest. In practical terms, consider setting aside time for quiet reflection or meditation. These practices can help quiet the mind, making it more receptive to noticing and interpreting synchronistic events. Also, engaging with creative activities that encourage a flow state can enhance our ability to connect with our subconscious mind, where much of our intuitive wisdom resides. Finally, let's reflect on the nature of our decisions and their alignment with our deeper values. How often do we make choices based on external pressures or immediate concerns, ignoring the subtle inner voice that seeks to guide us? By aligning our decisions with our core values, we not only live more authentically but also enhance our receptivity to synchronicity, as our external choices start to reflect our inner truths. The transformative power of synchronicity, self-discovery, and universal connection. Synchronicity does not merely guide us, it has the profound ability to transform us. Each synchronistic event offers a unique insight into our deeper selves and our interconnectedness with the universe. Through these meaningful coincidences, we are invited to explore not just the external changes in our lives, but the internal evolutions that these changes reflect and necessitate. Let's consider the relationship between synchronicity and self-discovery. Every synchronistic event acts as a mirror, reflecting aspects of ourselves that we might not be fully aware of. For example, if you consistently encounter people who challenge your views, this might be the universe's way of urging you to open your mind and reconsider your beliefs. Alternatively, if you find yourself repeatedly coming across opportunities related to a passion you've neglected, this could be a nudge to realign your life with your passions. These reflections help us understand ourselves better. They reveal our hidden fears, desires, strengths, and weaknesses. By paying attention to these signs, we can embark on a journey of self-discovery that is deeply influenced by our interactions with the world around us. This journey is not just about understanding who we are, but also about realizing who we can become. Moreover, synchronicity can be transformative in how it connects us to the universal flow. When we experience these coincidences, we often feel a sense of awe and wonder that transcends our everyday experiences. This feeling is a recognition of a larger pattern at work, one that connects all things and suggests a deeper order to the universe. This realization can shift our perspective from seeing ourselves as isolated individuals struggling through life to viewing ourselves as integral parts of a greater whole. This shift in perspective is not merely philosophical, it has practical implications for how we live our lives. When we see ourselves as connected to a larger scheme, we are more likely to act with consideration for the broader impact of our actions. This can lead to more ethical behavior, greater empathy, and a more harmonious existence with others and with nature. Now, let's explore how synchronicity can lead to a transformative understanding of the universe. Each synchronistic event provides a glimpse into the intricate web of causality and connection that forms the fabric of our reality. By recognizing the interconnectedness of all things, we can begin to understand the complex interplay between our actions and the events that unfold around us. This understanding can lead us to a more mindful way of living, where we are aware of the ripples our actions create across the web of life. In practical terms, fostering this understanding involves engaging with the world in a mindful and curious manner. It means being open to the lessons that synchronistic events are trying to teach us and reflecting on how these events are connected to the broader currents of our lives. Furthermore, let's think about the role of gratitude in our interaction with synchronicity. How often do we take the time to express gratitude for the mysterious workings of the universe that bring exactly what we need into our lives, sometimes even before we know we need it? Enriching connections, synchronicity in relationships. As we delve deeper into the transformative impact of synchronicity, it becomes apparent that its influence extends beyond individual self-discovery to profoundly affect our relationships with others. Synchronicity has the potential to weave threads between individuals, creating connections that are both unexpected and deeply meaningful. These connections can serve as catalysts for growth and reflection for all parties involved. Imagine encountering someone new who shares an uncommon interest with you, or who provides the exact emotional support or advice you need during a trying time. These are not random occurrences, but synchronistic events that can deepen your understanding of human relationships and the invisible threads that connect us. These encounters often come at precisely the right moment, suggesting that our relationships are not solely governed by chance, but are influenced by a larger, perhaps even cosmic order. This perspective invites us to view each relationship in our lives as part of a greater narrative, one that is co-authored by the universe itself. Reflect on the relationships that have shaped your life. How often have these been forged in moments of serendipity? For example, a chance meeting that leads to a lifelong friendship, or a random conversation that opens the door to a major career opportunity. These moments, when examined, often carry a weight that suggests they are anything but coincidental. Moreover, synchronicity in relationships challenges us to consider the nature of our interactions and the energies we bring into our connections. Each person we meet can mirror parts of ourselves we need to confront or embrace. By understanding this, we can approach our relationships with more awareness and purpose, recognizing that each interaction has the potential to teach us something valuable about ourselves and the world. In practical terms, to foster synchronicity in relationships, it is beneficial to remain open and present in our interactions. This means actively listening, being fully engaged in conversations, and being open to new people and experiences without preconceived judgments. It also involves being authentic, as authenticity attracts similar energies and makes meaningful connections more likely. Beyond personal relationships, synchronicity can influence our professional interactions. In the workplace, being attuned to synchronistic events can lead to collaborations and projects that not only fulfill personal career goals, but also contribute to a greater collective outcome. These projects often start from what seems like a casual conversation or a coincidental meeting of minds that share a common vision. Now let's consider the impact of digital technology on synchronicity in relationships. In an age where digital communications often replace face-to-face interactions, one might wonder if technology diminishes the potential for meaningful synchronistic encounters. While technology changes the landscape of how we connect, it also creates a myriad of new opportunities for synchronicity to occur, perhaps through a shared online post that sparks a deep conversation or a virtual meeting that leads to a significant collaboration. This leads us to ponder about the balance we maintain between technology-facilitated connections and those that happen in the physical world. How does this balance affect the quality and depth of our relationships? Are we as open to synchronicity in digital spaces as we are in physical ones?